Sup? Alright, okay. I'm doing this. It's gonna be a shorter stream like the last one. I cannot wait. Tomorrow will be Expedition 33. I already decided, like, I had to do that adult stuff. You know what I mean? Well, not like that. The adulting, where I had to do all the admin and all the other stuff, the work stuff, the coding stuff, all that jazz. Today, so I didn't do it today. I'm getting to this now, and then in an hour, let's be real, I'm gonna go hoop. And then tomorrow, first thing in the morning, well, not first thing. I think I'll do some Bleach first thing in the morning. And then we go into Expedition 33. I can't wait to start that game. I've been playing Black Sad, and it's kind of like, I mean, it's good, but I need a little bit more action right now. So I'm looking forward to the Expedition 33. I really want to get into that. Anyway, so now, since it's been a while since I've been on, haven't really been in the mood to stream lately, let's put it that way, I am going to get back into this. Now, woo, what? Oh, but this is the one I already got. Okay, so they made that sound like, they made it look like something different. So, let's transition. We'll start recording. Coming in 3, 2. There is a new stamp corridor system. At least there is a way for you to maybe target the core stamps that you want. This is the new core stamp. I'll be real. I already made a video about Jin. When I pulled them, I lucked up and got this stamp already. So basically what I'm going to do right now is there are 2 core stamps that I'm going for. There is Ichimaru, who is the best damage dealer in the game. And it's not even because of the damage he does, it's because of Impale, but I'll do a video on that later. Which, by the way, makes me hate Ikaku even more. Whatever. And then Toshihiro. They're both lacking in power for me, and only because I went so far with Aizen, I went so far with Kitsuke. I lucked up on Ichigo Bankai a lot of times with this core stamps. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to pull for, I guess, Jin, a dupe core stamp for Jin, and then we're going to try for another core stamp for Toshihiro. Let's get to the video. Okay, so coming in 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Grave here, and this is a Bleach Soul Resonance video. In this video, I'm going to try to go ahead and go through Stamp Corridor, and as I said in the intro, the plan is I have all of the core stamps. I'm very lucky. I have all of the core stamps. I have Ichigo's, like, what, 3 dupes, so already in there. I think I have his a couple. Not important. What I'm going to go for now is I want to go for the core stamps of Ichimaru and Toshihiro. I will maybe go for Aizen later, but Aizen is so powerful at the moment that I feel kind of like I'm a little unsettled. I'm unbalanced. That's what it is. What's up, Shogun? I feel a little unbalanced. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put more into Ichimaru because I know he is a better damage dealer. Well, yeah, overall, because he kind of has a support mechanic in his whole damage dealing thing. And then I'm going to go for Toshihiro because he does slap. It's just a matter of, you know, Aizen B4, what are you going to do? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and try to go for Jin. And here's the thing, depending on how this goes. So current drop rate is 20%. So if I add Jin here, his drop rate will be 20%. This is the one that's targeted. Okay. So it's going to be a 20% chance, which, if I'm being real, still feels a little low, right? I'm going to go ahead and go to this because we still have to fight through this, even though I would like for this to turn into a raid. And I'll even give the one, like, showing of Ichimaru while I'm doing this. And then if I have to keep going and going and going, I'm not going to make you guys watch me do 10 Stamp Corridor fights. What's the point? But to be fair, with Ichimaru and Aizen, the battles don't last very long. They are fast. So, and in fact, the other issue that I had with Ichimaru and Aizen running together is the fact that Aizen wants to be on the field a lot. This is the same issue, and I will get to it when I go through a complete guide of Ichimaru, where it is, he is really good. He does a lot of damage. The problem with him in the thrust team is if you have Ikaku, Tosin, and Ichimaru, so you see how fast that went. Let's go ahead and, do I get a shadow box here? Let's see. No, I didn't get one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this a few more times. But the problem that you have with the thrust team and Ichimaru is that Ikaku wants to be on the field all the time for some damn reason. Stop it. All right, so I'm going to do this a few more times, try to get to a shadow box, a couple of shadow boxes, and we'll see what happens. So I'll be right back. What's up, Shogun? Have you already started up on the stamp corridor search? Okay, so we have that. We have that. We got that. Okay. So now I had 57 coming in. So I'm going to have to do this X amount of times. I think I'll end up with like 3 shadow boxes. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Now here's the thing too. It's an increased drop rate to 20%. I would love to know, because it's that one specifically. So is it like in the shadow box, it's going to be a 20% chance to get that? Or is it going to be like well, I guess it's going to say 20%. In some of the games, they say like of the 1% chance you have, there is I wonder what game I'm talking about. There is an additional, like within that 1%, there's a 20% chance. So you got to get the 1% first. And then in that 1%, you got a 1 in 5 chance, which is like, what are we doing? This 20%, I wonder if it's like a true 20%. I'm assuming that it is. I'm assuming that it is, especially since that the shadow box itself is something that guarantees a core stamp anyway. So unrivaled shards, how many of these do I even have? I think I have quite a few of those. Well, I probably feel like I do and I don't. 34, not that many. One more time. Oh, this still is like, this part of it is still, if you can make everything else raid. And to be fair, it is only 15 seconds. So, it's fine. Still obnoxious. But Ichimaru is the first one I go for, and then next will be Toshihiro. And I'm wondering, well, no, because with Ichigo I have ascended to level 4. So in my head, I don't think I have any dupes of Aizen. But as I said, I'm hesitant to add the eye. Like if you give Aizen the impaled ability, it just ain't fair. Let's see. Did I get a shadow box out of one of these? No. Nah. All right. So open all. Oh yeah. Oh yo. 3, 2. Just coming in because it's fun. I just got and I want to actually like look at it. I just got the core stamp for Rangiku while trying to farm for these other like shadow boxes and stuff. I kind of want to look at it a little bit more because she's not even in like the game right now. So, and this is just what, I don't know why they gave that no fanfare, but where is it? Right here. All right, so alignment damage. Does she do any debuffs? Increase? Well, I'm sure she does, but that is cool. So that's nice. All right, so let's get back to the more pulls. We should have a shadow box coming up soon. Okay. Retry. I will say this, because you were telling me about, so I don't know if you were on when I said it, but tomorrow will be the only thing I'm kind of worried about is the actual, I want to keep OBS. I don't want to stream it directly to like Twitch or anything from the PlayStation. I want to have my PlayStation up, but tomorrow will be Expedition 33. That will be what I do in the morning. I made the promise of like trying to stream the whole thing, but part of me regrets making that promise because if it's a good game, I just want to play it all the time. But yeah. All right. So, we do have a shadow box coming up next too. So let's run this. Guaranteed hidden passage. Open. Oh, let me double check. I always get paranoid about this part of it. All right. So we open all. Okay. Alright, so now I will retry one time to use one ticket because that's coming up next regardless. So we don't want to waste it with the 5X. We do not want to waste it with the 5X. So the shadow box is coming up next. After this, quick demolition of a team by Aizen and Ichimaru, and Kisuke still rocks because of the whole ratio analysis thing that he puts out. He still helps his team slap. All right, so I gotta stop saying so. I said it was my New Year's resolution. I haven't been streaming as much lately, so maybe I'm just out of practice. And the funny part, I love seeing Impale. Every time Impale comes up, I love seeing it. It's such a good mechanic. It is really a good mechanic. All right, so who this? Don't matter. All right, so let's see what we get out of this. So there's supposed to be a 20% chance that I'm gonna get the Ichimaru core stamp. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. It's like it heard me talking about how much I can't stand Ikaku. It's like you heard me. And it's not like I can't not use this. I have to. Y'all can go to hell. That was, of all the... You could have given me anybody else. You could have given me Sanjin, and I don't even have Sanjin. And I would have been fine. I would have been fine. You gave me this little bald-headed... Okay, we're going to just run 5. I'll be back. Y'all They gave me motherfucking Ikaku. I should fight everybody. I don't like him so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sucked. Oh, that sucked. Ugh. Okay, and you know what? I need to do actually. Let me go ahead and do this. Open all. And then what I need to do next is wow! I don't know if they increased the drop rate for everything, but now I just got one for Tosin, which by the way, I will say this. Tosin is awesome. He's really, really good. And running him with Aizen and Ichimaru is so much fun. I think, well, I would say underrated, but only for me because I don't know what like the rest of the world's saying. But like for me, I love playing with him. I don't like playing with him manually. He's one of my least favorite. Like he's the least fun to play with manually. But from what he does, especially auto, is amazing. This came out of a regular gold box, so I'm happy about that. That's cool. So I get to go ahead and do that. That almost makes up for that crap that was Ikaku. That almost. Now I'm going back here to double check one thing. They said that it would increase at an increasing rate. So the chances for him goes up. It said 20% before. Now it says I have a 30% of growth. So it looks like every time I don't get him from that shadow box, that I'm going to go up 10%, which I'm a fan of. So let's get back into burning the rest of my stand corridor tickets. Okay, let's get into it. Man, that was nice. That was nice. That was nice. And then I guess after the fact, we will see how much those core stamps boost up their life, their abilities. I'm really like, I want to fight somebody. Focus on the positive. Focus on the positive. If you have the Ikaku core stamp, it just makes him stronger. Doesn't mean you have to use them. You got the Tosin. I got another Tosin core stamp. I think I didn't dupe that yet, but that'll make him better. That will make him better. So, glass half full things. I've gotten one good one, one bad one, and not one that I've wanted. So, that's, trying to be positive. Trying to be... Okay. That. Now here's another question I have too, and I'm not sure about this. It says an increased chance, like so, like a 30% chance, and I've pulled like two core stamps already. The question I would then have is that retry. When it is that only an increased chance for the shadow box, which I need to check, or for those golden boxes as well, where I just pulled Kaname, Tosin. Is that also, does it apply there too? Does that 30% drop rate apply there as well? Mm. It is a curious thing. And now I really would like to pull more core stamps from the golden boxes to see if, but I need to go back and read the drop rate thing. That's what I need to do. Make sure. All right, so now we have, boom, upgrade to gold box. So we got 3 more gold boxes. Open all. Another core stamp would be nice. Way of Justice, I'm cool with it. We are cool with it. Let me go look at this real quick. So this initial drop rate is 20%. Each time the guarantee system is triggered without the, each time the guarantee, the rate is agreed. So this is for 10% up to maximum 100% guaranteed. Once the target core stamp is obtained, if you got the 90% and you didn't get it at 90%, I'd be ready to throw my phone out of a car. The current drop rate is carried over and will not reset. Okay. All right. Why would I want these? Okay. Let's go back. Let's run one more. Now I'm starting to think I'll only get one more shadow box, which is not okay for me, or not a big fan of that. But it is what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do. Damn it. Dadgum, dadgum, dadgum. Every time I see Impale, it's awesome. I think, though, given what it is, one, Ichimaru, the way that he works, he is not, essentially with Aizen, he's not full damage dealer. There's some, y'all, you know what y'all did. You know what y'all did. That ain't cool. Alright, whatever, dog. Okay, complicated mood, whatever, dog. Okay, I'm gonna do one and then one. Y'all know what y'all did. Y'all know what y'all did. Don't come at me with that. Y'all know what y'all did. And somewhere else I need to get, I guess, another 10 of those. I think I could buy some with some exchanges from the store, but they know what they did. Damn. All right. Anyway, that first Ikaku put a bad taste in my mouth for this whole damn thing. That Ikaku core stamp really put a bad taste in my mouth for this. That's what it is, I guess. There we go. Chop chop. Lay down. All right, so we got one. That's cool. Yo, what are we doing? So if I do one, it gets me 3%. Y'all suck. Okay. Increase at an increasing rate, huh? What is this still at? It's still at, yeah, 37. It's nothing. All right, so retry. Y'all know what y'all doing right now, and it ain't even cool. Y'all know what y'all doing. You know exactly what you're doing. I mean, granted, some people would say if they saw my last thing that I did that I shouldn't have wasted 20 of those stamp corridors because I got bored. But I mean, I got bored. What am I supposed to do? Be bored? Make stuff happen. Well, no regrets. At least not over a video game. Oh. All right, so I'm going to do this one more time to get to. Now I know if I use one stamp, that means I get 3%. Just use 2 next time. All right, so blah 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 blah. Chop chop. Let's move it. And so now we got one shadow box that's gonna be activated. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I've gotten so far. I have gotten, yeah, 2 core stamps, 1 Ikaku, 1 Tosin, and then we will see. Man, that put a bad taste in my mouth. Jeez. Jeez. Anybody else? Why not Yadoichi? She never gets enough shine. Except on this channel, we love her on this channel. Damn. Damn. Alright. We're gonna lay him down. And then we get to do another one. So, as we proceed. Alright, so. Oh, Yami, my least favorite of these dudes we gotta battle. You should be melted away pretty quickly, and then we can get our shadow box. And then we will be able to figure out what core stamp. If they give me Ikaku again, this better be Ichimaru. If y'all give me Ikaku again, we fighting. We are fighting. I gotta figure out where your offices are so I can go fight you, but we fighting. You give me okay, this is crap. Absolute crap. Now I have this POS. I don't want this. So now I got a 40% chance to, man, this sucks. I don't like it at all. And how did I do 1 last time and get 3%? I do 1 this time and I get up to 12% progress? I don't understand. Make that make sense to me. Okay. This is bullshit. This is not fun. Not fun. Getting nothing but crap core stamps. Out of the 3 I've gotten so far, 2 of them are trash. Why is a 5-star core stamp even in the damn shadow box anyway? Shouldn't that just be straight up 6 stars? Okay. Alright, whatever. And then I get... nothing. Thanks, Rangiku, for another one of those. Another Chad. Alright, whatever. This sucks. If you're not going to give me any content to play, at least give me something I can... Okay, anyway. What's up, Mr. West? I am having a horrible time right now with this whole new stamp corridor mechanic. If I got Ichimaru when they weren't doing this mess. I have him here now, and I haven't seen another one. He is the quote-unquote focused whatever. He's targeted. I was just playing Pokemon Unite. I never heard that one. Oh. What fresh hell is this? All right, let's see the next steps in disappointment. Yeah, complicated mood. I already got that. Yeah. Man, y'all are trying me. Sucks. It sucks. Wait, can I go back to stamp corridor and it tells me where to... It's probably be like money. Oh wait, this reset already. I typically buy these anyway, so that's fine. We can do that. Exchange, bets, we go down to that one. No more. Did that hasn't reset yet? Nah. And there was nothing else there. Nah. So now we come back. We'll run a 5. How much you guys want to bet that I still don't get? I still don't get. Because now I don't even want to. Because now part of me wants to go ahead and just go for Toshihiro. That's what part of me wants to do right now. And just leave Ichimaru to the side. Is Pokemon Unite on mobile? I would say this, it would be fun to collect a bunch of Pokemon that play against people online. I was playing the Pokemon card game, and that was pretty fun for a little bit. It was a little interesting. Impale. Lego. Alright, ciao. So now, according to what happened, and how did I only get 1 gold box out of those 5 runs? Whatever, dog. Better be a good gold box. Nothing. I was going to say it's going to be complicated mood. That's what it's going to be. Alright, so right now I can run the 2, because the last time I ran the 2, it got 3%. So if this time I run this, I guess I'll get 6. And then maybe I have 1 left over for the shadow box that potentially I'll get, but I probably won't. And then when I get it, it'll probably be Ikaku. So I'm not frustrated. I'm not mad. You're mad. Whatever. Nobody even asked you. Ugh. Sup, Kev? What is the coffee brew today? The coffee brew today is still my standard, but my homegirl Marga from the chat, because I was doing a video, but right now I'll transition back. But right now, once I go back to the YouTube video, I'll switch back to the chat. But basically, I have the regular old. I'll be right back. Did I get a guaranteed shadow box coming? Yes, I do. So the next one. All right. So basically, coffee brew today is. We'll open those all. It is. I think I've already said Chico Doro. That one, Italian coffee that you typically buy just at whatever store, Migros. But my retry. We're gonna retry one time. I'm getting a lot of Rangiku. They said they're going to give us a free core stamp of hers. I don't think I'll need it. I think I'll be able to double this up the whole time. So yeah, my next one gives me a shadow box. Retry. And then this one, my homegirl, Marika, went to Colombia. She's from Colombia. Went to Colombia and got me this. I got to take off because they have like a bird on it. And got me this. Típica specialty coffee from Santander, Colombia. Gracias, mi amiga. Mi pata. Well, I shouldn't call her pata. Pata's a Peruvian slang term, and she's Colombian. But this right here was so good. This is now, I only allowed to drink this on Saturdays and or Sundays. Like, this is my, like, yo, we're going to be chilling at the house. Like, not even chilling at the house. I'm waking up early or late, doesn't matter. I'm going to make a good, proper cup of coffee, this one, and then I'm gonna sit back with some Gipfeli and some whatevers, and I'm gonna drink this coffee and chill like I ain't got responsibilities that I know I got. Like, this is a good ass coffee. It's a good coffee. And since she only brought me the one, but only she brought me a bag of coffee back from Colombia. She's a sweetheart, nothing but love for her, right? That's the homie. She brought me that back, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, she goes to Colombia pretty often, but I don't know. So I drink it sparingly. That's good. That's good. That's good coffee. That is really good coffee. All right, here we go. So we're gonna get back. I'm gonna transition one time, then I'll transition back to you guys, because like I said, it's not gonna be a long stream. The long stream is gonna be tomorrow. All right, here we go. All right, we're back. I've done my final round. I'm down to 0 stamps, right? Right? I have not seen. I started with 57. I bought 5 more. Well, bought in the exchange store, so no cash used. Bought another 5, so 62. I've been able to do. This will be my 4th shadow box pull, right? No, my 3rd. Because I lucked up on Tosin in the middle of one of those golden boxes. Cool. So I've got Nikaku. Not cool. I've gotten Tosin. Not even from a shadow box. Not even from a shadow box. So cool. I shouldn't even count that for you guys because you suck. And then Complicated Mood, which was a 5-star core stamp that I'm not using on anybody. So now we got this one. Will this one give me Ichimaru? Secondly, will I even be happy with that? It's a 40% hit rate. Something tells me I'm not going to get him. Let's see what happens. Oh, it only took 40%. Okay. I ain't even happy with... Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and dislike. I'm okay with that as well. My entire plan was shot to... because I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get... I wasn't even looking to be greedy. I wanted to get 1 Ichimaru. You saw at the beginning of the video. 1 Toshihiro. I burned 67. Right? 67. No, 62. Stamps and got them 1 time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Nope. Alright, so transition over. Boo. I heard someone say that Colombian coffee is more floral. You know what? That description, yes. I didn't even, but yeah, it has these like flowery notes in it that like, it doesn't make it soft isn't the word, but it does make it, it's a different, I'm trying not to say stuff that could just be clipped into like, haha, look at what he said, but there's a different flavor that hits you. It's not like anything. And I would even say, I could understand where people would be like, I don't like the flavor. I could see that. For me, it hit me in a way where I was like, yo, wait, what is this? Hold on, let me look at this bag real quick. Like it's a very, very floral is exactly right. I couldn't think of what the word was or like how to describe that. 100%. And it is amazing. Really, really good. I would also say though, because of the flavor like that, how do I put it? It's good, don't get that twisted, but it's also, where's Toshihiro? It's also not, I don't think it's made for every day. Does that make sense? Like there's certain stuff that is really, 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 really good and you love the flavor of it, but it's not made for you to have it every day. It just doesn't go. So, oh, did I just, whatever. It's not made for like everyday consumption. I'm trying to think of another example of stuff like this, like good. I love it. It's amazing, but I don't want to have it every day. I like for it to be limited. I like for it to be special. So I can't think of anything like that right now off the top of my head. But yeah, that's what it is. I don't think that I would enjoy it if it wasn't everyday coffee. It doesn't feel like an everyday coffee. Yeah. So let's go to Ichimaru and increase his stamp, I guess. The one dad comes to... Oh, wait, no, I also have Tosin. So he'll be good, too. The more we can bury this little son of a bee. And, oh, I forgot I got one for Ikaku. So let's... First off, let's go with stats. He is currently at 33,000. Okay. What's up, Sonny? Yeah, it has been a while. I took about a week off. I was getting annoyed. Didn't feel like streaming. Back on, to be honest with you, not a lot to stream on the whole, like, not Ichimaru, but Bleach side of things, because I've beaten Trial Tower. It's the curse of having gotten Aizen to B4, like fun stuff, and I probably need to explore it more. But Anyway, I have been playing around with Ichimaru. He is awesome. I have a huge problem with his set stamps. What's wrong with the Gen set stamps? What's wrong with the Ichimaru set stamps? We stick to Ichimaru so I don't get people complaining again. You saw the previous stream. Oh, well, hold up. So right now what I have for Ichimaru is thrust damage, crit rate, and then the other one is attack. Alignment bonus should be your priority. I disagree because Impale is not a debuff like that. Impale doesn't do damage over time, right? So in my head, the alignment damage for that attack increases attack increases the damage on Impale, not alignment. Alignment damage is designed for wound, lacerate, those things that like it'll say it does 5% damage every second, 10% damage. It's a debuff, but it doesn't do damage over time. And alignment damage is for increasing damage over time. If you look at the alignment damage description, yes, I know it is a debuff. Listen to what I'm saying. If you look at the alignment damage bonus, it says it's for lacerate and wound, the ones that do damage over time. It's the same thing with how Frozen, the freeze points from Toshihiro are also debuffs, but those debuffs don't do damage over time. Is that making sense? Honestly, they're more like control status things as opposed to debuffs, but yeah, that whole thing. If they're telling us that we should be doing alignment damage on his recommendation, I can see you there. Let me see real quick. Yeah. Oh, no. You got me. You win. It says crit rate first, then alignment damage, then attack. You win. You got it. But then I'm confused about how that works. Does that do the same thing for Toshihiro? Hold up. Because then I have stamps for Toshihiro that I want. Yeah, I know, but I thought that, and this is probably where I don't understand alignment damage. I thought alignment damage was when it's doing that damage over time. No, but see, then his is crit. So then, all right, I'll look at that another time, I guess. Okay, so then I need to do alignment damage on Ichimaru. Oops. Well, no, I already have alignment damage here one time. And I want crit rate. I want crit rate. Wait, and number 2. Is Rangiku in the game now? Random. She's not in the game yet, though, right? Is Rangiku put into the game yet? Because they just did this whole maintenance thing again. Like, they do a weekly maintenance. What time is it? Okay. They do, like, a weekly maintenance. And so... they do, like, a weekly maintenance. And I didn't... Because they said that Rangiku was going to be delayed. But I don't know. She's not in the game right now. Okay, cool. This is... Let me go back. This alignment damage thing is still weird to me. But okay, let me go back. But I don't have any alignment damage set stamps though. Oh, this one. That's the one that I had on before, where I had 57. Oh, but I got mad at this one because it put 2 rolls onto the attack. So I had the alignment damage there, and I moved it off to get 19 and then 18 here, which is not exactly great, but the crit damage does help. Was that a W? I used 57 cramp stamp, got 3, got your 3rd Eisencore stamp first, Ichigo stamp, and Gen score. You did way better than I did because I got, and you can go back at the beginning of the video. Just a heads up, I'm going to dip in like 15 minutes. But I got Ikaku, boo. I got Tosen, which didn't even come from a shadow box. I got that randomly from a gold box. I got Complicated Mood. Why is that even in a shadow box? Why is that 5 stamp? They really did make like 5 stamp core stamps useless. And then I finally got Ichimaru at the end, which is like, like what are we doing? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and ascend this with the 1 stamp. Oh, I was at 33,000. You need a Tosen one? I like Tosen a lot. I like him a lot. I think he's really good. I hate playing with him manually. He's not great manually, but I do like him. All right, so then I do need to figure out. This is so obnoxious. So 33,000. This should boost him up a good bit, I guess. Let's see. I shouldn't make those assumptions. Let's go back. Oh, yep. He's hopped over Yadoichi. He is up to 35K now. Ichigo, albeit I don't know why Ichigo is so. Oh, it's because of the set stamps. Because with Ichigo, I have this times 4. It says Ascension Sage 4. So that should be good. Next, we go to Tosin. And then level him up, level up his stamp. And I should work on his core stamps too. It's a lot, or set stamps I should say. It's a lot of stamps I need to work on. I will play this as well. Oh, and I already had 2 on him. So then this will be a 3rd. I am so tempted not to even give Ikkaku his core stamp. Can't stand him. Okay, I hear you, Sonny. I'm gonna try to. The problem is that I really I need to farm for more of his set stamps then. Not like I haven't been doing it. Look at all this complicated mood nonsense that I got down here. What is this? What is this? Who uses it? Who am I putting this on? Every character has their own like individual core stamp, so I would still want to have like Rangiku's core stamp on Rangiku. Why would I put the complicated mood stamp on? I mean, maybe I would for certain builds. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. All right, so Tosin hops up. I don't want him to be any better. He has been screwing up every. Yeah, I already got 2 on him. Man, on Jin when I didn't. Okay, well, as a stopgap, that's fair. That's what I mean. Like it's, if you have the core stamp, then the 5 stars immediately become like useless. Because why would I put complicated? And I mean this genuinely. And in fact, we can even go check Rangiku's whole thing. I mean, I need to do this. I need to. I don't know why I need to. Why does it upset me? I don't have to use them. This doesn't cost me any money, so whatever. It doesn't cost me any con. It doesn't cost me any money. I need to put it up there. But it's obnoxious that that's the core stamp I got off of a character I don't want to play with. So, for example, let's go to the stamps real quick. And maybe somebody can tell me, because I am far from the expert. Somebody can explain this to me. Character stamps, right? Let's just go with core real fast. I just got, I want to say 3 or 4 Rangiku core stamps. Where is she? I know I got them. I saw them do it. Yep, there's 4 of them I got, right? There's Rangiku. There's her core stamp. Increases Rangiku's ultimate energy charge rate by 25%. Increases ultimate damage by 100%. Inflicts 4 extra stacks of that thing. Alright, so here's my question. This core stamp, even though it's 4-star, is explicitly designed to make Rangiku perform better, right? Why would I then put a 5-star complicated move that's like generic over this 4-star that's designed for her specifically? How do you not? Well, you said you did a lot. If you did 57 core stamps, I pulled 50. I pulled 62, and I got hers 4 times. Check your backpack or whatever. Check the backpack. You might have them and not know that you have them. Because I have 4 and they scoop through. So we'll go ahead and send that. But yeah, so I don't know why I would, unless it's just like in that situation, if you don't have the core stamp, at that part I get. But even for the 4-star ones, I would rather put a 4-star, in most cases, I'm sure there's probably exceptions, I'd rather put the 4-star of Rangiku on Rangiku than to have like a 5-star generic one that is designed to say like, oh, based on technique or whatever. Like this one, oh, I need to go ahead and dismantle those because they're not useful to me anymore. Yet 4-star here. I think Nemu is already at 4-star or something like that. So yeah, and I think this is actually the max for her. I don't think I can ascend this anymore. Or no, I have one more ascension level. Okay. But yeah, so then if Rangiku's core stamp is in here, I guess it's a kind of an obvious question of when is Rangiku coming up? When is Rangiku coming through? And then I have all these extra pieces that, well, I'm asking that question. They haven't given us a date. I thought that it would be during this maintenance that they did. But there hasn't been any notification that she has been added per se. Yeah, this goes back to the shards. I fall for that damn trick every time. But it gives you that. It gives you the version updates, but it does not say yet that she is in the game. I'm not seeing her anywhere in there other than her core stamp, which is just weird that you can pull her core stamp. Like new stamp, SR. So like it's weird that you can pull her core stamp and not pull her. Are we sure she's not in the game? I mean, they haven't made the announcement. They haven't made the announcement, so I guess I have to go with that. What's up, Shaky? First gotcha game for me. Are most of the characters viable to build up? Nope. I will say this. If you want me to do a ranking of characters right now, I would say, well, Aizen is 1. And this is going to be a debate because some people will say Jin, and if you can pull Jin, go for Jin. He's good. He's really, really good. Aizen 1, Kitsuke 2, Jin is 3. Jin is 3. Toshihiro 4. That's this buddy down here. Then you got Bankai 5. I would put style of play versus Yaruichi 6. Tosen 7, Byakuya 8, Ikaku bottom. I don't have Sanjin, but bottom. Then in terms of SRs, the only ones I really, really rocked with for real, Momo and Rukia. It's going to be easier for you to build like spirit teams. And after that, you could put in Ururu to substitute as a damage dealer if you don't have Toshihiro, which you won't have Toshihiro because he's not around. If you just started the game, go after Jin heavy. Get Jin. He's really, 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 really good. Then your next focus should be Kitsuke if you don't get him. Then after that, for fun of play and ease of play, Yaruichi, plus he does do a good bit of damage. After that, I'm trying to give you the ones that aren't limited edition right now. Tosen, because Byakuya, he's good, but not without another slash damage dealer. So then I would put Tosen there because he's just good in general. And then Byakuya. That would be my order in terms of SSRs. The SRs, I would say develop them slightly. Shikai comes quick, so don't worry too much about initial. Well, I shouldn't say that. Maybe Shikai comes later for you because it is gacha, so it just depends. Nemu I do like, but it depends on if you want to be manual or an auto player. From a manual perspective, it can get complicated with Nemu. From an auto perspective, I think it's pretty good. She performed well up until I replaced her with... Who did I replace her with? I cannot even remember who I replaced her with. I want to say it was Kitsuke. No, it was Aizen. It was Aizen I replaced her with. Yeah, that's right. Aizen was good enough for me to use him in all the towers. Then after that... I think that's... Because if you notice, and maybe this is the luck of my account, there's not a lot of SRs that I develop. Because you get it... you get 2 or 3 SSRs pretty quickly, and you can just run the game for a little bit off that. So Shaky, that would be my advice. Hopefully that was helpful. I just joined mid-December, and I was lucky to get cool. Aizen first. Develop Aizen as much as humanly possible. Then Jin. Then Kitsuke, if you can find him, if you get a hold of him. Like, if you don't get him before that whole 300 thing is up and you have to select, he's the one you select. Then after that, Yaruichi's for fun. She's a whole lot of fun. Tosin has an awesome, like, wound mechanic that I like a lot. So, yeah. Let's see. Make sure to get on the rerun. Well, this is the thing, too. When they say has anybody... And I mean this legit, and I'm going to have to sign off soon, so sorry, guys. I want to do this real quick, so sorry. But, like, this is what I don't get. On the reruns, Unknown Adventure isn't a new mode, but they did add something new to Unknown Adventure, where I think it's kind of a raid thing for it. But it was... Unknown Adventure was the one where I was like, I don't feel like doing this. And I said that all the time. So what I'll do is I'll assemble a team. I'll run at this new version of it real quick, which I shouldn't even say real quick. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be getting ready to go. If it's multiple levels, I'll have to cut it off. So we go with Aizen. We'll show off some Jin. You know what? Let's just go with all the bad guys. And then we're going to go with the battlefield effect of Tosin. Just so you guys know, just because I haven't been streamed, I've been experimenting with this team. I've also experimented with removing Tosin and putting in Kitsuke. I've experimented with, actually, which is a lot of fun, taking out Aizen and putting in Kitsuke. It gets to be fun. Putting in Ikaku is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's like having a trio of singers, and the worst singer is the one who's always trying to do the hardest part of the song. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Boyz II Men, but you know, like Wanye, the guy who would always get very emotional and just sing in the song. It's like that, except imagine that Wanye couldn't sing. I'm trying to think of any more current groups than a group from the 90s, and my brain is going blank. But like, it's a trio of singers. The third one can sing. He can sing. The other two are better. But he keep putting his ass in the front. I'm sorry. He keeps putting his behind up front in the front of the microphone while the other two are looking at him like, bruh, you were supposed to be bass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. That's how I feel about Ikaku. You stay trying to be the lead singer, and you are a drummer. Be a drummer. Drummer's too cool for him. I should probably say he plays the tambourine. What's up, Hakeem? We got an inner, outer... Okay, I can't do this. I don't have time for this. It's not even like a bad thing. Like, well, no, it is a bad thing, but I don't even have time for this. I said I was about to leave. And Hakeem always shows up. You show up and ask the chat. I literally said, like, about 15 minutes ago, I need to leave in 15 minutes. And at the start, I was like, it's not going to be a longer one. Tomorrow is going to be the long stream, one of the long streams. I'm putting on probably a little bit of Bleach, and then I'm going to switch over to Expedition 33. So long as everything happens with the PlayStation the way it's supposed to, which it should. Y'all see me looking around, like it doesn't help if I'm looking around. It should do. It should be okay. I think I have the curse of having too strong of an Aizen. What's all the new stuff? So the new stuff is Stamp Corridor. You can target the core stamp that you want. If you want to see me lose it about how I got nothing that I wanted, yeah, either wait for the YouTube video to come out or go back about 30 minutes. So far, there's this thing with the Unknown Adventure that's an update. I was going to try to go through this. I did not realize it was going to be this involved. I thought it was going to be like more of a raid version of something. And it ends up being, no, just more work in the Unknown Adventure. So maybe, well, what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to end this. And then come back and then do this tomorrow. I got okay. You'll see if you do decide to watch where yes, I got the Ichimaru core stamp. The problem with that is that one, I already had it, and because I did the impatient thing, it's not what it's supposed to be, but I did the impatient thing last Friday, and I was like, I knew the targeted stamp system is coming, but I'm gonna go ahead and run this anyway and just see. And I got Ichimaru first drop, like with no added stuff last week. This week I go into it, the first one, and I'm salty. I'm salty. I'm salty. I'm salty because the first one I got from this new targeted system was Ikaku, and it made me want to fight my phone. Because why would you do that to me? You're my phone. I charge you every night. I keep you alive. I feed you. Why are you doing this to me? All right, cool. Then I get Tosin, but I didn't even get Tosin from the shadow box. I ended up getting Tosin from a regular old gold box. Okay, fine. Y'all, I'm not bitter. I'm not upset. Then when I get the next shadow box, these SOBs give me friggin' complicated a 5-star core stamp that has nothing to do with anybody. I'm not mad. And then I get my Ichimaru core stamp. After burning 62 of them tickets. After I selected Ichimaru from the beginning, from jump, my plan was, and I put it in the thing, my plan was try to get Jin, Ichimaru, whatever, and then try to get Toshihiro. I wanted 2 core stamps out of 62 pulls. I wasn't being greedy, I don't think. I wasn't being greedy. I got one of the ones I wanted, and then 3 other ones. You know what? 2 other ones. I'm not counting Tosin that came from a gold box. And then the other 2 were like, what the hell is this? It wasn't nice. I don't feel good about what happened. Okay, guys, so I do need to run. But like I said, tomorrow I'll do my regular time, where it's like 6 a.m. for me and like midnight New York time. But I'll do my regular thing where I'm going to start up. I used up all my keys. I used up all of them. Now, to be fair, I did burn like 20 before that, but I got Ichimaru off that, so whatever. Yeah, I used all my keys, all 62, targeting. And part of it is also like, hey, let's, do it for like, let's figure it out. Let's, I stacked them, let's figure it out. This is what everybody was waiting on before while they were saving their stamps for this stuff. Everybody wanted that stuff before. And so it was that people were telling me last week, don't use them, the targeted thing. 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, don't use it. I heard rumors about this. Okay, cool. Then you saved it up for that long, and you get 1 stamp that you wanted. 1. So here's the thing, and I'm not. This is a little bit of the petty in me. I'm trying not to be, but it's a little bit of the petty in me. For all those folks who saved up their stamps for that, who saved up their stamp corridor tickets for that. I saved mine up for a couple weeks, and I am not okay. I'm upset. Imagine if those people who saved it up for like a month, 2 months, just waiting, ended up with a similar story to what I'm telling right now. Yeah, Unknown Adventure got a new mode. Yeah, I thought it was like a raid mode so I could just skip through this thing. The problem with Unknown Adventure to me, and maybe it's because, am I in-game? I guess. It feels like being in-game after a month is not okay. But like this, I'm doing the new Unknown Adventure like mode now where you have like an outer layer, inner layer, and then a core layer. Okay. I'm not like, it's alright. So in any case, I wanted to try to do this very quickly, but because of all the decisions they make me make that I don't ever read, and because of the fact that I do have like the trio of death, which is Tosin, and the thing is this is like the B team running of it because I'm using Tosin's battlefield skill. So imagine if I had Aizen's battlefield skill running up right now. Anyway. Yeah, there's a new version of it. I just never get into it. Another easy mode for Aizen. That's and the thing is like this. I'm a victim of my own like. I'm in a prison of my own making. You know what I'm saying? Like this is because I decided. Where are we going? What are you doing? What's this? Oh, there you are. I decided I want to get Aizen B4. I think because of Hakeem, what he said. And Aizen is incredible. He's amazing. He is awesome. He broke the game. There is not a challenge that I cannot face with Aizen B4. So a lot of times now I'm just running other stuff just to see what happens. I'm trying to vamp so I can go ahead and try to see what this like core layer is. All right. When is Grimmjow coming? I heard Grimmjow might be after Ichimaru. I would love that. A lot. All right. And as you can see, Aizen in there shredding through bars. I did it to myself. I did it to myself. I will say this though, giving Aizen Impale, that ain't fair. No, I don't regret you. I mean, I made the decision. I don't regret it. It's still amazing, but it's kind of like I can't complain about not having anything to do when I did the thing that made sure that I wouldn't have anything to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't get. How am I gonna get mad? Like you told me, you were like, "Yo, Aizen B4, he shreds through all the towers," and I was like, "I want him," and then I got him, and I'm like, "Oh, I ain't got no more towers." Like I did it to me. I did it to me. I'm ready for Grimmjow. Oh no, no, Grimmjow is gonna be the. I think I said it. Grimmjow, Kenpachi, and Nell. Those are my ones I'm waiting on. Those are the ones I'm waiting on right now. I would love if Kenpachi was next, but I think if we're doing the Wakamundo thing, it has to be like Grimmjow, Stark. What's the other dude? Ulkiria. I cannot say his name, but that guy, the one who looks like a sad version of Sting from WCW. If those guys, if those of you who remember the WCW from the 90s, rest in peace Sting, I think he did pass away. But when he went from the whole, like, I'm going to have bright colors on my face to, like, I saw the movie The Crow and this is what I want to be now. But yeah. I think, I'm trying to vamp into, I'm in the inner thing now, so. Freezing. But. Yeah, okay. I've heard since 2026 is the year of the horse for Chinese New Year. We all get. Please do, please. But no, please do give it to us. But isn't this game based in? Wasn't it made? I don't know. That would be cool if we got a free nail. Well, it depends on what kind of nail, because we get a free Rangiku, but that's because of a mistake. I think Mayuri will be a must pull because he will be support. Like Kisuke, that's what I think, and it does make sense. No, it does make sense. I don't, the question I have, who is this I'm fighting right now? Yeah, you don't have a chance. It would be funny if he beat me. I'm watching now, and I was like, oh, I'm still at like bar 18, but I just realized now he doesn't have 2 diamonds, so it's only one set of 20 bars. So long as I'm at 10, by the time I get to 130, we're good. I'm already at 5, and we ain't even at 215 yet. We're fine. So where was I at? Oh, Mayuri. I think the Mayuri, Kenpachi, the other like captains, I think they're gonna be released at the same time after the whole Wakamundo thing is done. So I think you got like a minute to wait. A lot of people want Mayuri really bad. I don't. I'm not saying nothing against it. I mean, if you like him, you like him. I'm waiting for Kenpachi, man. I really could give a damn about Mayuri. I mean, as a character, he might have some amazing kid or whatever. Because to be honest, I like Kisuke, but in this game, I love him. So I don't know. Maybe he comes through with something crazy. I think he's gonna have to work with Nemu very well. So check out her kit, see what that does. I think alignment damage bonus triggers on Impale with the extra. That would make sense to me then, Sonny. That would make sense to me. Okay. I see you now. I see you now. Mayuri will be strike 2. I was thinking, follow me now. I was thinking Mayuri might be spirit. I'm trying to remember what his weapon was whenever he fights. I don't know if it's a thrust weapon or not. But he is all research and development. I'm going to miss my thing now because of this. But it's okay. I'll just be 5 minutes late. But I was thinking he was going to be Spirit. Come on now. Actually, I wanted to end with the ultimate from Ichimaru. Dude, or his... there we go. There we go. Pretty eyes. Let's go. Lay down. Lay down. Get down and stay down. Are we exiting now? Or is there an infinite loop? Why would I do that? Endless trial. No. Oh, no. Why would you? Oh, no. Why would I do that? All right, so we leave this. This is the other thing I don't get. Like, what? Research coins. Okay, cool. And then this index thing, I guess. I don't know. I literally talked this entire time. I did not look at all at what I picked. I don't think we were in danger of anything once. I guess maybe I should try to run it without Eisen, but this wasn't an Eisen issue. This is how it's always been. Do I have anything to pull just to have fun with the peoples on the stream? Do I have anything to pull? I've already done all the stamp corridor stuff, so but I cannot believe that's trash. Stamp corridor is trash. Alright guys, I'm headed out. I will see you bright and early tomorrow for probably a little bit of Bleach, but a whole lot of Expedition 33. So, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please like. I'll see you guys tomorrow.